Matty Ice cards first in a live stream. Big Race Ball cards. Hello Don. Chuck Dupree Sports cards. Donald. Sorry I'm late. Might be bumping heads with somebody. Don't know for sure, but at least I'll get my content up. Oh boy. Well, we bought a 2011 Subaru Outback, and Outback Deluxe Edition. But that's my wife's car, basically. And we bought it in 2013, so we've had it for 10 years. And it was on its original battery from 2011, which makes it a 12-year-old battery that finally died. So that's what happened this afternoon. We had to go to our local Le Schwab, if you're from the West Coast, or from Montana, west, and I believe Utah might have it. I don't know for sure. Maybe Nevada and Arizona, but it's like a West Coast tire chain. And they're awesome people. They do all kinds of extra warranties above and beyond what a normal business would do. But we did have to wait our turn because a lot of people had appointments, and I knew it might be that way. I went to the bank this morning, and what happened at the bank was my wife was listening to the radio, and I should have left the car running, and I turned it off. By the time I got done in the bank and asking some questions for a missions trip that our youth are going to go on, I came out and the car would not start, so I had to call my pastor. He came, took a real quick break from painting their house, and came with him and his son and grandson. They gave us a jump. We went immediately to the Le Schwab tire store, told them we needed a new battery, and they said, well, you'll have to wait. It might be an hour or two, but we'll get you in as soon as we can. So we waited, we watched TV, we had popcorn, had some coffee. Just then my wife said, why don't we go to Le Schwab and then we'll walk back? And I was like, oh, that'll go good. I said, well, it looks like they're working under the hood. They've got the hood popped open, so we're getting somewhere. I said, if you would have said that when we first got here, you could have stayed there when they called. I could have came back to Le Schwab because it was within walking distance, within less than a mile. So, but yeah. So that's why I'm late, in case you're wondering. So let me get this computer up and running. And that way it'll give me the time, because I don't have the time here right now. That one's going to be operational soon. We'll see which one gets up first with the time in the chat. But I'm pretty close to, I'm pretty sure, the 5-minute mark for the early birds. Then we'll do our commercials real quick. I've got some projects I'm working on for somebody. I've got to find a whole bunch of cards for a nice big order. We're going to do a Fairfield. Alright, there we go. And I went live at 4:10, so 4:15. That'll get all the early birds in here. That way we'll get into our commercials, get the show on the road. At least today's biographies from a lesser known Hall of Famer, William Jennings Herman, or Billy Herman, as he's most commonly known. But just a shout out real quick, and then we'll get to logging in all the people that made it in early bird. New 2023 Patreon tiers. These new tiers are repack boxes of your favorite PC team or teams. Limit of 2 teams per Patreon. $10.99 for a Fairfield, $14.99 for a blaster box, $24.99 for a mega box, $49.99 for a monster box, which contains a Fairfield blaster and mega. Every box contains sticker, certified packing, a guaranteed hit in every box. So that gets rid of that advertisement. My schedule here was real easy. The Mariners had the day off yesterday, so there was no baseball action for them. They play the Los Angeles Dodgers at home here tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Then they go to Oakland and play 3 games in Oakland. They have a day off. And then they run to the end of the season with Texas on the road in Arlington down there in Texas. And then Houston Astros for 3 games. And then we end the year with 4 games at home in Texas. So that is the remainder of the Mariners schedule. And without further ado, we did get up to 576 now. So we do have... let me get this out quick, and I had to put up a new light bulb, and it looks like it's made things a little bit brighter here. It helps to make things a little bit clearer. We are up to the 500 tier. We're at 576. We should make 600 today, I'm thinking, judging by the viewing audience so far. But we'll see when we get everybody in there. Now we will be doing a Fairfield after the biography, and that is our content for today. So I'm glad I previewed through, and I said, well, at least Billy Herman's biography is not too big, so it'll kind of work sweet as pie. But today is the 15th, and we will be doing the 15th, and then the weekend 16th and 17th trivias in our trivia for today. Then we'll do the biography. Then we'll do the Fairfield, and then we'll be done, and hopefully we can do all that in an hour. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so first off the bat, we'll go up here to everybody that popped into the stream here. We've got Matty Ice cards. Matty Ice cards for 2+. I'm doing 2 as a bonus this month. You start out with 1 normally and 2 at the end of the stream if you're here at the beginning. Let me get off the closed captioning here since I was doing a lot of talking and rambling. Then we got Big Ray's ball cards. Big Ray's ball cards is a 2+. And yes, I know we're on the 15th, but I'm using all my space as I merge along. This is the column for today. But I'll be putting your stuff over here and then erasing everything as we go through. And I just took that off, didn't I? Matty Ice, Big Ray, Chuck Dupree sports cards with a 2+. See how many batters we get today for the baseball game. The more batters, the more entries, that's for sure. Center Hill cards, Chuck Dupree. Big Race ball cards, Chuck Dupree. Hunter Buscher, Hunter. I think I took you off because you have not been here in a while or have been here recently. Hunter Buscher, let me write you in the bottom down here. Next month I'll have some space, I think. I'm going to knock off some other people that have not been here. That pen is not working right for what I need it for. There we go, much better ink. Hunter Buscher, B. B-U-E-S-C-H-E-R, B-U-E-S-C-H-E-R. That'll be a, that was yesterday. Forgot to erase Jay Bagwell and put a new one in if he shows up today. So you got a 2+ there, Hunter, being in here today. Center Hill cards, Center Hill, Chuck Dupree, Big Ray, Matty Ice cards. I got Matty Ice, didn't I? Matty Ice with a +2. Alright. And then we've got who? Got Big Ray, Center Hill. God is great's in the house. God is great. 2 plus. Go through everybody here up to the current chats. God is great. God is great. Chuck. Big Ray. Center Hill cards. God is great. Matty Ice cards. And then, oh, there we go. We do have a few people that come in, but they count too. Boom Slang's in the house. Boom Slang for a 2 plus. So it looks like we have more baseball players than we did yesterday. Chuck Dupree, Big Ray, Boom Slang, Matty Ice, and Big Ray's ball cards. Hunter, do you pronounce your last name Boucher, like Bobby Boucher from Waterboy? Hunter Boucher. Where'd Hunter go? He was up there a ways, wasn't he? Yeah. Hunter Boucher is the way I would kind of pronounce it. It might be wrong. He'll tell us in a second. Buescherer. He hasn't responded to Big Ray's ball cards yet, but until I hear elsewise, Boucher with a silent A-R maybe. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batters. So we've got 2 full innings and 1 batter in the third. So unless they show up, I might knock some other people off here. It's been a while since we've seen Ryan, but Matt A.K. A Freight Truck 25. I'll probably take off the spreadsheet. KC Card Connection. Ethan Sports Cards, only because I haven't seen Ethan in like forever, but I know he's busy probably with his local card shop there and being a school teacher now that school's back in session. And Big E Hurt, haven't seen him in a while. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people for sure, and we'll see from there who I might want to take off, but that will be the 7 batters for the baseball game. Oh, Ethan is live now. Well, that's fine. I knew I might step on toes, but I had no choice, and I don't want to get behind in my content. So that's where we're at right now, and that's what I'm sticking with. So back to the live stream here. Let me do a refresh on the chat. We're going to do the baseball game. So let me go through the list again. We got Big Ray's ball cards. We've got Boom Slang. We've got Chuck Dupree. We've got God is Great. We've got Matty Ice. We've got Sensei Domino. And we've got Hunter Boucher. Hunter Boucher. Hunter Boucher's not checking in with us. I wonder if he just took right off right away. Hunter, are you still here? I'm pretty sure I said hi quick enough. Well, yeah. Maybe not. But that's okay. I do see everybody. So Hunter Boucher is here. Haven't seen Ryan in a very long time anywhere. Yeah, I might just take Ryan off. I'm going to X him as a... If by the end of the month, when we finish up September, I might take his... Just so I can make spaces for, like, the few people that have been stopping by recently. I can put them in alphabetical order here. Okay? But yeah, hit that like button. We're up to 7 likes. That's pretty cool. But let's get into our baseball game for today. Again, one last time through the lineup. We got Big Ray's ball cards. See, I don't know who Cab's cards is too. Cab's cards. But I'm going to go through these, and some of these that I know I haven't seen in a while. I definitely, or seen on channels. Big Ray's ball cards, Boom Slang, Chuck Dupree, God is Great, Matty Ice, Sensei Domino, and Hunter Boucher. Okay, so 7 batters, 2 full innings plus 1 batter in the third. So without further ado, first up to bat is Big Ray's ball cards. Big Ray's ball cards. Okay. He's got a home run for 600 and an out, so +6 for Big Ray. +6 for Big Ray here on this 15th day of September, halfway through the month. All right, clear the batter's box here and go now on to boom slangs next. Here we go, Mickey. You got a 30-pointer for 3 and a single for 4. So +4 for boom slang. Okay, next up to bat is Chuck Dupree. Chuck, you're next up to bat. The last batter in the first inning. Triple. Ooh, a 5 and a 2 is 7, +7 for Chuck. So next up we've got is God is Great, Matty Ice cards, and Sensei Domino. And our last batter at the end of the baseball game today will be Hunter. Okay, so next up to bat is God is Great for his 2 at-bats. Here we go, Titus. You got a 5 + a 2 is 7, +7. Good number for God is Great. Number 7, the symbol of perfection in the Bible. Okay, next we got up is Matty Ice cards. Matty Ice cards for his 2 at-bats. Right, 2 at-bats for Matty Ice cards. There's a triple. Oh, that was a rebound all the way. And a 5. 5 + a 2 is 7. Another 7 banger there. So +7. A 5 + a 2 is 7. Hold on, let's do this way. Yeah, we're still good. So 2 + 7 plus, right, and then our last batter now. Oh no, Sensei Domino first. Oh, here, let me just reload the batting box and I'll do our last 2 batters. No, that was Sensei Domino. We'll do our last batter now, Hunter Buscher. Let me get, oh, that's a plus here. So wow, that was a bunch of 7s today. Except for Big Ray. Big Ray got 6. Chuck Dupree got 7. God is Great got 7. Matty Ice got 7. Sensei Domino got 7. The only one that got short was Boom Slang with 4. Big Ray with 6. And let's see what Hunter gets here. Hunter Buscher with 2 at-bats. Got a triple and a hit. 2 + 1 is 3, so +3 for Hunter. That rounds up our baseball game for today. Okay, put baseball game down here out of the way in case we get any super chats, but if not, we'll just keep rolling forward. You're welcome there, Matty Ice, and Big Ray's ball cards. Awesome, thanks Tom, no problem, Chuck. Alright, so we are moving into our trivia phase of the stream. Then we'll get into the biography, but we've got a couple of trivias here. Okay. Alright, so this one will be a 2-pointer. If you get both of them correct, you get 2 points. Alright, if you only get one, the first one to get one or the other, if nobody gets both, will get 2 points. Okay, actually no, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're going to make it a 5-pointer. We're going to make it a 5-pointer unless you only get one right, and the first one to get one right, then you will get 1 point. But if you get both of the 2, 4, 6, 8 of the 8 Hall of Famers, I'll tell you the trivia question in a minute. So if you get both of them, you get 5 points. If you only get one and somebody else gets the other one, you'll each get a point. Okay? But if somebody gets both of them, the first to get it correct for the two will get 5 points. Okay, and I will get it ready in the chat to start your guessing. Okay, so I will read through the question when I do the question phase, and you'll have, oh, it probably won't take too long for some people, but we'll see. It's 8 thumbs up, 8 people watching, and we're getting ready to go into our trivia for Friday, September 23rd. By the way, it is Rosh Hashanah, begins at sundown today, which I don't know, I didn't look at my iWatch. I forgot to put that back on. It was charging. You usually see me with my iWatch here. But the baseball birthdays for today, Friday, September 15th, is Gaylord Perry, Fritz Ostermuller, Nick Altrock, and Charlie Smith. Okay? So those are our Hall of Famers for birthdays for today. Now, our Hall of Fame related trivia question. Okay? So, I'll list off the names of the players first, and then we'll go through the trivia real quick, okay? So if you want to put it on a piece of paper, you can do that real quick, but you need to write really fast. Or at least scribbly enough so you understand what each one is. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's all these 8 Hall of Famers that are listed here, and all you have to do is choose the correct 2 answers out of the 8 players. Yeah, that does make it harder. Okay, so again, 5 points if you get both and are the first to get both correct. All right, if you get one and somebody else gets the other, whoever's done it first will get, we'll make it fair, 2 points each. Okay, if you get one name but not the other, or vice versa, you'll get 2 points. But if you guess both Hall of Famers, then you would get 5 points. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. So A is John McGraw. B is Casey Stengel. C is Miller Huggins. D is Bobby Cox. E is Earl Weaver. F is Connie Mack. G is Charlie Grime. And H is Hughie Jennings. Okay? So you should have the names now again. A, John McGraw. B, Casey Stengel. I watched the batting game and you didn't have me listed, but I was here. Center Hill Cards. Oh, okay. There we go. Tell you what, we'll get you real quick after this and we'll give you 2 at-bats, okay? Did you type in the chat when I was asking, or did you get here late? I'll see where you are when Center Hill shows up, but sorry about that. Yeah, no problem. Right after the trivia here, we'll do this, okay? All right, here's your trivia question. I'll read the question and the answers twice through, and then I'll put it in the chat to start guessing. He was here early. Okay, thanks, Chuck. Yep, I'll give you the 2 at-bats as soon as we're done here. So that's good. That'll give us 8 batters total. All right, so Hall of Fame related. Name the 2 Hall of Fame managers. So that gives you a clue. These are all managers who lost the most World Series. Was it A, John McGraw, B, Casey Stengel, C, Miller Huggins, D, Bobby Cox, E, Earl Weaver, F, Connie Mack, G, Charlie Grime, or H, Hughie Jennings? So one more time, and then I'll type it in the chat for you to start your guessing. Don't guess until then. Name the 2 Hall of Fame managers who lost the most World Series. A. John McGraw, or B. Casey Stengel, or C. Miller Huggins, or D. Bobby Cox, or E. Earl Weaver, F. Connie Mack, G. Charlie Grime, or H. Hughie Jennings. Okay? So go ahead and remember there's 2 correct answers only. Go ahead and start your guessing. We've got 436. We'll go to 440 if you need that much time. Okay? If you need that much time. Let me get a sip of water real quick here. If somebody gets it right, I will let you know. But there will be no changes. Put your answers in only once. All I'll give you as a clue is two people got 1 correct so far. 2 people got 1 correct. And Big Ray got the 1 correct first. Who else we got out there? Make a guess. Make a guess. Even if it's a wild guess, you never know. Sometimes when it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H, and all you got to do is choose 2, it's not that hard. Big Ray said B and A. Chuck Dupree said F, C, and F. And it doesn't matter to me which order they're in, but I'll read the stats afterwards. Center Hill and Boomslang. So Boomslang got 1 right and Big Ray got 1 right. Okay. Hey. Right at 440, I'll end the guessing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got a clue there. Boomslang and Big Ray got 1 correct, so you know what one of them are. So if you haven't answered the question yet, you still have a chance to narrow it down. I would have bet C was 1. Big Gray's got A and E. But still only 1 correct. And the Trivis guessing. Only 1 guess. That's right. So, Big Ray, even though you changed it on the second one, you had the first one right up there. Okay. So, since you knew you had 1 correct, that's fine. So you got 1. So you got 2 points. Nobody else guessed the other player. Yes, Center Hill, but you're late. You're late. It was A and D. It was John McGraw and Bobby Cox. So Big Ray has got 2 points. Plus 2 for Big Ray. Okay, let me go over. And then we do have a trivia that might be a little harder, so it'll be another 5-pointer coming up for the next one. Okay? And it has to do with baseball literature. Baseball literature. So name the 2 Hall of Fame managers who lost the most World Series. It was A. John McGraw and D. Bobby Cox. So it says here, 1A, John McGraw lost 6 World Series as manager of the New York Giants between 1911 and 1924. And 2D, Cox's Braves lost 4 between 1991 and 1999. So there you go, 4 and 6. So John McGraw lost the most with 6, and next in line was Cox with the Braves, who lost 4. So there you go, Big Rig. Congratulations for sure. Alright, now we're going to do our weekend trivia, since I don't do live streams on the weekend. And then Monday we will have a regular trivia. And Tuesday we'll have a regular trivia for next week. So literary baseball. So our baseball birthdays for tomorrow, Saturday, September 23rd, are Robin Yount, Tim Raines, Earl Hershiser, and Mickey Tettleton. And then Sunday, September 17th, 2023, birthdays are Orlando Cepeda, John Franco, Frank Schulte, and Earl Webb. Okay? But our literary baseball trivia for the day. So I'd like you to do it in this format if at all possible, according to the rules. Okay, if it's easy enough to figure out what you're doing, that will be fine. I'll let you know in the chat if you can guess multiple times. Okay, it just depends on the trivia question and how it's formatted. Usually I just make a spur-of-the-moment decision, and that's what I stick with. So the rules sometimes change from trivia to trivia. I know Big Ray switched his answer. If you do switch your answer, if you realize you guessed the wrong ones, just immediately remove the message and type a new one. But don't leave 2 or 3 or 4 different answers on there to try and guess randomly. Okay? If you choose to change your guess already, I think probably in the future, starting next month, I won't give any clues. Except I will make different rules for, like this one's gonna be 4 answers and you gotta match it with the correct letter. So the numbers and the letters will match up to each other. Okay, and it'll be a 5-pointer. But say if you don't get all 5, maybe you get 3 of them, and that's the most, then you'll get 3 points. If you get 2 of them, you'll get 2 points. If you get 1 of them, but if you get all 4, you'll get 5 points. Okay? So this one is writing, so you have to be a baseball fanatic, basically, to probably get these 4 answers in the right order. So it says literary baseball. Oh, let me get the Okay, so I'll read through the questions twice. Oh, did I do the birthdays for Sunday, September 17th? Orlando Cepeda, John Franco, Frank Schulte, and Earl Webb? I think I did, but just to be safe. Literary baseball. Match the writer with his book. Match the writer with his book. So the books, or the writers' names are, number 1, Grantland Rice. Number 2, George Plimpton. Number 3, John J. Evers / Hugh Fullerton. And number 4 is Bill James. Okay? So this one has 4 different authors. One of the choices, though, has 2 authors, so it must have been a book they co-authored together. All right, and then the answers to match with the author to his book is A, Out of My League, the classic account of amateurs ordeal, an amateur's ordeal in professional baseball. All right. B is Baseball Ballads. C is Fools Rush In, More Detours on the Way to Conventional Wisdom. And then Delta, or D, Touching Second, The Science of Baseball. All right. So again, we'll go through the answers here. And then we'll do the authors and then the books one more time, and then I'll have you guess. So again, 1 is Grantland Rice, 2 is George Plimpton. This is going to be a hard one unless you're, like I said, really an author or you're good at Siri. 3 is John J. Evers and Hugh Fullerton. As long as you get one of those names in there. For that, they must have co-authored the book. And 4 is Bill James. A is Out of My League, the classic account of an amateur's ordeal in professional baseball. B is Baseball Ballads. C is Fools Rush In, More Detours on the Way to Conventional Wisdom. And D is Touching Second, The Science of Baseball. So go ahead and start your... what happened here? Hold on. My chat went away. Must have hit something by accident. Hold on a second. There you go. Start your guessing. We're at 448. 2A. This is the format, okay? Yes. Number first, letter second. While you're guessing, if you want help, I'll read through them again. Number 1 is Grantland Rice. Number 2 is George Plimpton. Number 3 is John J. Evers and Hugh Fullerton. And number 4 is Bill James. Letter A for the book titles: Out of My League, the classic account of an amateur's ordeal in professional baseball. Book B is Baseball Ballads, BBB. C is Fools Rush In, More Detours on the Way to Conventional Wisdom. And D is Touching Second, The Science of Baseball. Okay, so let me see. Somebody's got a guess in there. 2 people got a guess. Oh no, 1 person's got a guess. Yeah, it would be best to go. Either way, it's fine. Okay. Big Ray has got 3B, 2A, C1, D4. Okay, so far Mickey has 1 correct. That is my only guess. 2A. George Plimpton out of my league, the classic account of an amateur's ordeal in professional baseball. All right, when did we start? 48, 49, 50, 51, 53. 453, we'll call it a wrap. But Mickey's got one of the 5 correct. Let me double check Big Ray again real quick here. Okay. So Big Ray, you had 1 correct. For those that are paying attention, but somebody above you got it correct first. Those should be correct now. I'll check it in a second there, Big Ray. We're almost done for the entries, and we'll see who got closer. There we go. End your guessing. Let me check this Big Ray here that got deleted. Let me see. Yes, Big Ray, you got all 4 correctly. What? Be careful, Donald. You will get a copyright claim. A copyright claim on what? Reading a trivia question? I don't think so. Oh, because I said that the no, not because you say a book and a title name. You can't get copyrighted on that. But if I was reading from the book, yeah, I understand how that works. If I was reading from the book. The song you whistled? Oh, like whistle while you work, or take me out to the ball game or something like that. What song was I whistling? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, whistling the Jeopardy theme is what he's oh. I've done that plenty of times before. I've never got copyrighted for that. But yeah, Jeopardy, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Big Ray got it right with his guesses. 1B, 2A, 3D, and 4C. So Big Ray, you get a 5-pointer for that one. Okay, this will finish up our trivia here. I'll verify everything for you here. Won't read the question again because I already read it enough times. But the order, and you guys can bounce it against what was in the chat here. 1B, 2A, 3D, and 4C. I know you had it backwards, but that's easy enough to transpose, whether it's 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C. But boom, you got them right. Living my best life at 60. Hello everyone, how you doing there? Living my best life at 60. Thanks for popping into the stream. If you want to hop on board our buses, that is fine with me. But do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're interested. You don't have to, it's totally your choice. But I appreciate you being here. I know other people are live now. I'm probably stepping on some toes. Maybe Jab's family. Sounds like Ethan's Sports Cards and More is probably doing a live stream. He's probably having a sale or something that helps supplement his store sales, which is good. His LCS there in Kentucky. But yeah, so we are going to move into my Hall of Fame stage now. That's the main thrust for my Hall of Fame Fridays. So I'm going to set this aside till we do our end of stream entries. And we're going to go through Bill Jennings' biography here next first. Bill Jennings' biography. We got his Hall of Fame postcard here. William Jennings Herman. He played for Chicago in the National League, Brooklyn in the National League, Boston in the National League, and Pittsburgh in the National League. Played and managed, I think, or maybe he was just a manager. From 1931 to 1947, the master of the hit and run play owned a .304 lifetime batting average, made 200 or more hits in a season 3 times, and led the league in hits with 227 and doubles 57 in 1935. Set a major league record for second baseman with 5 seasons of handling 900 or more chances and a National League mark of 466 putouts in 1933, and led the Loop Keystoners in putouts 7 times. And all I have for Billy Herman is 2 baseball cards. We'll leave these here. Actually, I'm going to spread this out here and put his Hall of Fame postcard in the middle here. And that's the extent of my sorted Hall of Fame cards for Billy Williams. Not Williams, Herman. I'm sorry, we're on the H's, Blomdahl. How can you be up to W already? All right, so let's go into Billy Herman here in a little bit more depth, and then we'll get into the Fairfield and end this stream. Oh, thanks, Guru. Guru's in here. Hello, living best life is Mrs. Guru to her. Oh, okay, living my best life. Well, I can take care of something with that right now then. All right, living my best life at 60. You are now part of the Blue Wrench Club. Okay, and if you're here at the end of the stream, you'll be getting some entries into my giveaway at the end of the month. Okay? So, William Jennings Bryan Herman was born July 7th. That's my pastor's birthday. 1909. And passed away on September 5th, 1992. Was an American second baseman and manager in Major League Baseball during the 1930s and 40s, known for his stellar defense and consistent batting. Herman still holds many National League defensive records for second baseman and was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1975. Oh, you are welcome. Alright, let me do a refresh here real quick. Thought Oh, I forgot to do this one, didn't I? Oh. There we go. Now I think I got it right. Maybe. We'll see. In a second here. What the? Oh my word. It restarted the whole stream. No, I mean on my other computer. The chat should come back in a second here. Alright. So as far as his early life, born in New Albany, Indiana in 1908 and named after William Jennings Bryan, the 3-time presidential candidate and statesman at the turn of the 20th century. Herman attended New Albany High School. Okay, as far as his baseball career, oh, come on. Herman broke into the major leagues in 1931 with the Chicago Cubs and asserted himself as a star the following season. By 1932, Guru is my beau. Now that he mentioned that, yes, ma'am. By hitting .314 and scoring 102 runs. His first at-bat was memorable, facing Cincinnati Reds pitcher Cy Johnson. Herman chopped a pitch into the back of home plate, which then bounced up and hit Herman in the back of the head, knocking him out, a fixture in the Chicago lineup over the next decade. Herman was a consistent hitter and solid producer. He regularly hit .300 or higher, and as high as .341 in 1935, and drove in a high of 93 runs in 1936. He also hit 57 doubles in both 1935 and 1936. After a substandard offensive year in 1940, Herman was traded to the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1941. He had one of his finest offensive seasons in 1943 when he batted .330 with a .398 on-base percentage and 100 runs driven in. Herman missed the 1994-1995 seasons to serve in World War II, but returned to play in 1946 with the Dodgers and the Boston Braves after being traded mid-season. At 37, he was considered prime managerial material by the new owners of the Pittsburgh Pirates. On September 30th, in 1946, Herman was traded to Pittsburgh with three marginal players: outfielder Stan Wetzel, pitcher Elmer Singleton, and infielder Whitey Wilhelm. For third base, Bill Elliott, and catcher Hank Camelli. Herman was promptly named playing manager of the 1947 Pirates, but he was aghast at the no-cost Elliott the Pirates had paid for him. "Why, they've gone and traded the whole team on me," he said. Elliott won 1947. Pirates lost 92 games and finished tied for 7th in the National League, and he resigned before the season's final game. His last appearance as a major league player was on August the 1st of that year. Herman then managed the minor leagues and became a major league coach with the Dodgers in 1952 to 57, and Braves, now based in Milwaukee, in 1958 and 59, serving on the National League pennant winners in 8 seasons. Then he moved to the American League as the third base coach of the Boston Red Sox for 5 years, 1960 through 1964. Before managing the Red Sox to lackluster records in 1965 and 66, his 1965 Boston club lost 100 games. After his firing by the Red Sox in September 1966, he coached for the California Angels and the San Diego Padres in 1976 through 79, and served in player development roles with the Padres and the Oakland Athletics. Herman finished his 1,922 game big league career with 304 batting average, 1,163 runs scored, 2,345 hits, 486 doubles, 82 triples, 47 home runs, 839 runs batted in, 737 bases on balls, and 248 strikeouts. He defensively recorded an overall .968 fielding percentage and won 4 NFL pennants. In 1932, 1935, 1938, and 1941, but no World Series championships as player, although he was a coach on the 1955 World Series champion Brooklyn Dodgers. His record as a major league manager was 189 wins and 274 losses, which gave him a percentage of .274. Herman holds the record for most hits on opening day with 5, set April 14, 1936. Later in life, Herman moved to Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and in 1968 then he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1975. Okay, so there we have it. Let me do a recap. And then he died of cancer in 1992. In 2013, Bob Feller Act of Valor Award honored Herman as one of 37 Baseball Hall of Famers for his service in the United States Navy during World War II. So Billy Herman, for his recap here, was a second baseman and a manager in Major League Baseball. He was born July 7, 1909, New Albany, Indiana, United States. Died September 5th, 1992 at the age of 83 in West Palm Beach, Florida. He batted right through right. His MLB debut was August 29, 1931 for the Chicago Cubs. And his last MLB appearance was August the 1st, 1947 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He had a Major League Baseball statistics are batting average .304, hits 2,345, 47 home runs, uh, 839 runs batted in. His managerial record again 189, 274, winning percentage 408. As a player, he played for the Chicago Cubs 31-41. Brooklyn Dodgers 41-43 and 46. Boston Braves in 1946, and the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1947. As a manager for the Pittsburgh Pirates 47, Boston Red Sox 64-66. His career highlights and awards: 10 times All-Star 1934-43. World Series champion 1955 in the Chicago Cubs Hall of Fame. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1975. Election method by the Veterans Committee. So, there you have it. Billy Herman's biography for our Hall of Fame Friday, episode 134, Billy Herman. Let's put this aside for now. I'll get my next one out for next week, which is going to be drop Billy's 2 cards that I have in his collection. Alright, next week will be Whitey Herzog will be next week in episode 135. It'll be Whitey Herzog. We're plugging through we're going to be in the H's till the first part of December, in case you're wondering. A lot of Hall of Fame players with the last name of H. There's other long ones too, like the S's, I think the T's. There's a couple of big ones coming up through the whole series. But thank you for tuning in for that one. Let me get back here in the chat. This TB Vault series is much more important. Could decide div winner over wild card. Braves already clinched, probably win it all. Never know. We'll see. The better team will win this year, right? Tampa Bay 2, Baltimore 0. Top of the 4th, 1 out. My Mariners don't play the Dodgers here in Seattle till 7 o'clock, so I got 2 more hours before they play. But we won't be that long, trust me. I'm going to leave the stand here just in case we get anything good out of Fairfield. But that's going to be our next thing, and then we're going to finish up. We're right at the hour mark, so let me get the ball rolling here. Go through it won't take too long to go through a Fairfield box. Pull these tabs open here. Oh my word, look how thin that is. I'm glad I could fit twice as much as they put in their Fairfields. Okay, so the box is empty. This is from October 2022 is the date stamp on the bottom here, in case you're wondering where you find out when they packaged it. So I will put that down there with my, and I got a blaster box up there. What is our pack? Oh, we got an older pack. Got an older pack, and this is a they don't have a year on here. We must have finally got an older pack. Proof of purchase. Anybody know what this one looks like, pack-wise? It's a Fleer. At least I know it's a Fleer. It says Fleer down here. 1 logo sticker and 5 player stickers. Oh, these are star stickers. Oh, what a lame pack. That's okay. You never get much in a Fairfield, but let's see what we find in here. Okay. I don't know why they got that turned around. Just the All-Star card. Turn these over. Alright, now we'll do the pack of cards last, even though they're stickers. Maybe there's a Ken Griffey Jr. I don't even know what year it is for sure. It doesn't say. That's one thick card. I'll save it for last. Oh, maybe an 87 sticker card. Baseball star stickers. But we've got Marcus Semien with the Athletics. Here's this one. 1921. At least they got a few newer cards in here. Starlin Castro with the Nationals. Bradley Shipley, rookie card. Put that up there for now. How's that? That's going to be the star of the show. 2017 All-Star Game. Braden Shipley with the Diamondbacks. Got a upside down. Oh, some upside down cards here. We'll turn them back upside again. Instead of upside down. Russ Ortiz for the Giants. B.J. Surhoff with the Orioles. Michael Conforto with the Mets. Jim Ganter with the Brewers. Pat Tavler with the Royals. Tony Bernard with the Cleveland Indians. Come on, Bernard. Brewers. Milwaukee. That don't look like the Brewers. That looks like the Indians. So he must have been on the Indians and went to the Brewers. Ben Ogilvie with the Brewers. Carl Bess with the Seattle Mariners. Dave Leeper with the Athletics. Tim Burke with the Expos. Then we've got Lloyd Mosby with the Tigers. Is that 93 Upper Deck? How ironic. 1993 Upper Deck. Card number 46. Pretty sure I've got that one, but I'll double check it. Pretty sure I got 46. Cecil Fielder and, yeah. Neil Heaton with the Pirates. Jeff Pico with the Cubs. Then we've got a Scott Livingston with the Tigers. A Mike Henman with the Detroit Tigers. Zane Smith with the Braves. Mike Schooler with the Seattle Mariners. The 88 is like a burgundy color. Oh, okay. Dave Hansen with the Dodgers. Todd Stottlemyre with the Blue Jays. Then we've got a Bill Wegman with the Brewers. We got a Just Minors card, B.J. Szymanski. Got a 96 score. This is the year my cousin had his cards, but this is Greg Zahn with the Orioles. Got a rated rookie in here for Kent Merker for the Braves. Shane Mack with the Padres. Greg Brock with the Dodgers. Bob Kipper with the Pirates. Rich Rodriguez with the Padres. Then we've got Pat Perry with the Cardinals. Dave Hollins with the Phillies. And then we've got Alejandro Pena with the Dodgers. Jose Gonzalez with the Dodgers. Scott Fletcher with the White Sox. Joe Sluzarski with the Athletics. Greg Pryor with the Royals. Edgar Diaz with the Brewers. Chris Hammond with the Reds. Mark Sullivan with the Red Sox. Gary Pettis with the Angels. This is a 93 also. Willie Green, card number 4. I know I've got that one, but we'll set that aside for momentarily. Then we've got Cecilio Guante with the Pirates. Tracy Woodson with the Cardinals. Sean Berry with the Expos. Who is this? Chris Carpenter with the Angels. No, Texas Rangers. Sorry about that. You threw me off on that one. Then we got Pat Huntgen with the Blue Jays. Then we've got Paul Hoover. Bowman Chrome rookie card for the Devil Rays. Then we've got Andre Thomas with the Braves, and next to last, got 2 cards stuck together here. Oh my word, they're really stuck together. Ultra Pro. Guess since it was stuck together, they just left them together. Oh, these go in the trash can. That was an Ultra Pro Rick Karros and Dave Hansen, and an All-Star Fest Eric Davis with the Dodgers. Both that have paper loss, so those are a loss. Alright, and let's see what we get in our sticker cards here. Oh, okay. I think these are 1986 Fleer. Oh, okay, these are star cards and a sticker. Yeah, I remember this. Baseball Feats. Nat LaJoie hit 422 in 1901. Card number 21 of 22. I think I've got some of these. And then, of course, we got the Kent Herbeck. Gary Carter Hall of Famer. That was our first Hall of Famer sighting. Gary Carter. Kent Herbeck with the Twins. Keith Moreland with the Cubs. Willie McGee and Dennis Boyd. And the Montreal Expos sticker card. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, Willie McGee, I always get some of them mixed up. McGee. M-C-G-E-E. No Willie McGee and Dennis Boyd. Yep. Base players. Alright. So no... Just one Hall of Famer 2 Seattle Mariners, 2 rookies, a rookie Chrome and a rookie for the Devil Rays. I don't really have anybody for the Devil Rays. But that Diamondback can go to Kevin's box for his next box I send him. Okay. And then we got the Montreal Expos. We got these 2 guys. And we got that one. Let me put the Gary Carter back here for now. My Seattle Mariners. Got to make a little room here for the 2-minute warning for the end of stream. These will go into my baseball team sort. No, nothing special in those cards. Along with the Montreal Expos. And again, I'll check these 2 to make sure I do have them in my binder. And if one of them goes in there, I'll make sure to take it off my list. So let's go into start the 2-minute warning. I'm going to finish things up so you can get back to your regularly scheduled Friday. Come on. There we go. All right. I will see who's here at the end of stream. We got 6 viewers. 10 thumbs up. Did pretty good today so far. Alright. So give me a second here. I'll slide in the 2-minute warning right now. At 5:25 will be end. So we've got Boom Slangs here still. Gets a +2. Center Hill Cards is here. Oh, I gotta get your baseball game, don't I? I didn't give you your baseball game there, Center Hill, so hang out for a minute with me if you're still here. Oh, I'm gonna do that right before I go offline here. I almost forgot. Good thing I looked down here. Center Hill Cards gets a +2 first. For the end of stream, Boomslang got his +2. God is Great gets his +2. Center Hill Cards, I'm going to do the baseball game real quick. Let me get that up here so I remember to do it. I'll move things out of the way momentarily here. I'm going to throw those there so I remember to check them. Scoot this over really actually right here. Put these cards over here and put this over here and that guy there, and this guy up here, and chance to email the tracking number. Oh yeah. I'll give you that in the customs form information. Yes. Let me get that out real quick. So I can do that for you. Okay. But yes, I will do that. That way you can track it for sure. Okay. Let's see. We got 25 now. Anybody else show up? Nope. End. I did it 1 minute early. I'll do it now that it's 25. Alright. So, let me get Center Hill Cards. 2 at-bats here. Are you ready there, Center Hill Cards? Let's go with these 2 quick at-bats and get you locked in here real quick. Center Hill cards, right here. There we go. Right there is where I write you in there. 2 spots. Let's see what you get on the baseball game. Oh, that's one. Foul ball. Oh, that's an out, but you did get 5. Plus 5 entries there, Center Hill. Plus 5 entries. I got you 2 at the beginning, 2 at the end, plus your 5. We are good to go. Anybody got any other questions before we close up shop for the weekend? Thanks, brother. Oh, no problem. No problem, Center Hill. Glad you were there to remind me. When I saw you, I was like, oh, I look down here. I have little notes that I put when I need to add something next. And at the 2-minute warning, I don't put a plus sign at the end. That way I know we're done. Okay? But yeah. Have a great weekend. This has been Don Blackwell, Hall of Fame Friday, episode 134, Billy Herman. Baseball game, trivia, and Fairfield Friday. Family mail call from LAWKIN99. I got to give him Lockin his entries too for the Fairfield box, the entertainment, the card box opening that we had. Anytime you get a family mail call package, you also get entries into the end of a giveaway. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day and weekend. We will see you all Tuesday. Remember, next week will be my last week this month. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Okay? Because the last week of the month, again, in case you didn't know, I'm going to Cooperstown. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And we will see you around the channels. It's not just words, but be blessed. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful and blessed day.